the Father Christmas podcast with Kim. And Father Christmas, of course.
In association with Mike FX microphone sleeves, loved by professional artists all around the world.
It's Christmas Eve. I know, it's actually Christmas Eve. It's so exciting. And the Father Christmas podcast is back for its final episode because this is your big day, Father Christmas.
It certainly is. This is the best day of my year. It really is, where we deliver all those wonderful presents to all those wonderful children.
Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about what you've been up to over the year, how your preparations have got underway. You've had the lists. You've told us about the elves getting the presents ready. We know all about the reindeer. Yes. But what happens tonight?
Well, tonight it's panic, chaos and pandemonium, but all very, very organised. The elves are amazing at getting things organised for me. I just have to drive the sleigh, and with my sleigh, I have my wonderful reindeer team. Donner, Blitzen, Prancer, Dancer, Comet, Cupid, Dasher, Vixen and Rudolph. They will take me on my journey around the world with absolute maximum comfort and confidence. They are wonderful, they really are. But it's quite a journey, you know. I have to travel something along the lines of, I think it's about 180 million miles. That's to Mars and back, and then to Mars again. So it's a lot of journeying around, and all within a very short time. So I have a hyperspace sleigh.
Oh.
And hyperspace reindeer as well. I've just seen Rudolph walking past with... Hello, Rudolph. Yes, I won't be... I'm talking to Kim. Okay, yes, he's nodding. That's good, yes. Oh. They're all very happy and looking forward to tonight. It is a great night, and it's their big night. So it's one of those things that we all smile as we delve into this cavern of work we have to do over the next few hours.
There's lots of magic involved to get you around the world, isn't there? I mean, we shouldn't worry because you're going to get everywhere, right?
Oh, yes, we are. Yes. Sleighs travel at incredibly high speeds. I mean, we have three sleighs. We have the one which I use tonight, which is sleigh Mark 1, which is the ultimate sleigh. Mark 2 and Mark 3 are the ones we practice on and we do our rehearsals on, because the reindeer can't just suddenly jump onto a sleigh and drive around the world. We do practice during the year. But the sort of speeds we're doing is someone has told me that it's just under 1% of the speed of light. And did you know that at that sort of speed, it proves that lovely chap Albert Einstein and his theory of relativity? You see, time moves, he said, more slowly when you move very fast. I attribute this to my youthful looks, you see.
Maybe not.
I'll tell you what, the other interesting fact, not a lot of people know this, is my beard, which is lovely, is actually an excellent insulator. Human hair is a wonderful insulator. So my beard protects me from the hot and cold, because it can get quite hot at hyperspeed, you see. And we are living actually in Lapland, and it can be quite cold outside. And we have to go outside on a lot of loading journeys, and I go outside myself to refresh and get myself ready for the job in hand.
You're listening to the Father Christmas podcast.
In association with Mike FX microphone sleeves, loved by professional artists all around the world.
We know that you're going to manage to get around the world, but it's not just about the journey, it's not just about the speed, because you've got to stop at every single household. You've got to deliver the presents. Now, the tradition is the chimney, and there will be a lot of chimneys that you use. Before we talk about the houses without the chimneys, how does a man of your stature, because let's face it, there is quite a big belly on Father Christmas. How do you manage to get down the chimney?
That's one of the things that I usually reticent to talk about. However, with you, Kim, I will tell you the secret.
Go on.
My corporation can, with the magic key, shrink. I have a magic key. Only operates on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Only. That's the only day. It also allows me... as you were talking about chimneys, there are some wonderful chimneys around that I really do enjoy. There are some rather small, and may I say, the current business of lining chimneys has made my job actually quite a hard job in some instances. And a line chimney usually ends up with a closed fire. So I have to use the magic key to slim down, to slide down and get into the house itself. But conversely, that magic key always allows me to get into houses without chimneys. Because there are a lot of houses that don't have chimneys.
Yeah.
Which is quite surprising. How do you keep warm without a chimney? Well, baffles me. We have fires going most of the winter time here. Mind you, we have an abundant supply of logs up here in Lapland, so we can get away with it. It's quite interesting. But I suppose it's to keep a house warm, don't have a chimney and have this central heating thing. It's sort of a modern invention, I think. But yes, my magic key comes out once a year and only operates on that one day a year, Christmas Eve.
That's brilliant. So that we can be rest assured as we go to our beds tonight, you will be able to get in. You will get down the chimney if there's a chimney, and if there's no chimney, the magic key is going to allow you in. You're going to try and, keep the houses clean tonight, not leave too much debris behind.
Oh, yes, we do that. Because it's not only myself who delivers the presents, some of the elves do as well. And of course, the elves have no problem getting up and down chimneys at all. So there's no problems there. But no, they are trained not to leave any debris or detritus behind. It's only myself. I get quite lazy at times. When people are very kind enough to leave perhaps a mince pie or a shortbread biscuit and a glass of something for me, I might leave some crumbs behind and an empty glass, of course. But that's all. I try to be as clean as possible when I deliver the presents.
Now, when we go to bed tonight, I know that it's very important to get to bed nice and early. If you look out the window before you go to bed and look really, really hard, just for a matter of seconds, we might just see you fly past.
You could just see a flash if you look at the right time, and you have to look in the right area as well. And depending on where you are, normally sort of west-southwest, I would have thought would have been quite a good way to look. But we are flying at very high speed, you see. That's the way we get around the world. Because I have to deliver for the whole world. I start in the Antipodes. That's the country, Australia. Is the Antipodes. I start over there, that side of the world, and I work my way around. Because I'm going so fast, I am beating the speed of sound, you see. So I'm gaining minutes as I go round. And when Australia is at midnight, it's only midday in England, you see, because it's the other side of the world, and the sun is coming round. So I'm just gradually beating the sun as it goes round the world. So I have ample time to get all the way around the world and deliver all those presents to the children.
But you're not going to visit us unless we're asleep.
Yes, you must be asleep. No trying to wake up and look at Father Christmas. It doesn't work, you see, because I would hide, or my magic key would switch me off, you see. Clever. And the same goes with the elves as well. Sometimes the elves can be seen as they're popping into the bedroom. But remember, children should go to bed nice and early on Christmas Eve so that Mummy and Daddy can do all the things that mummies and daddies want to do, you see. There's lots of things they want to do on Christmas Eve, and you shouldn't disturb them. Go to bed, go to sleep, and then you wake up in the morning, not too early. And there are the presents.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh,
we
yes.
need to let you get on because it's almost time for you to start the next leg of your journey. But I just want to know, when you finish, I mean, it's a long, long night for you and the reindeer and the elves. When you're finished tonight, what happens when you get back home? Do you enjoy Christmas?
Oh, yes, of course we do. We come back home. Mrs. Christmas while we're out and delivering all the presents and all working on that, Mrs. Christmas has been busy in the kitchen preparing her own Christmas dinner for us all. We have bundles and bundles of turkey, sage and onion stuffing. Oh, it is wonderful. And the Christmas puddings. She makes a traditional Christmas pudding. She started it about 5 weeks ago, which is the traditional way to do it, you see. And you mix up the mix and you hang it in a muslin cloth. But in the middle, she puts a silver coin. And whoever has a silver coin has luck for the whole year. I've had it once, I think. That is one of the highlights, I think. The turkey and all the trimmings are lovely, but Christmas pudding is the absolute. It is the epiphany of Christmas.
Father Christmas, we have absolutely loved hearing all about your preparations and your journey over the last few weeks. It's all come down to the big night tonight. We wish you all the best and hope you have a fabulous evening.
Thank you so much. I'm sure I will. And I'm hoping that all the Christmas presents are the ones you wanted and that you have a very, very happy Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Come on, Rudolph, come on out, sing Merry Christmas, everyone! They are all outside waving and singing. Kim, it is lovely to speak to you.
And to you, Father Christmas. Take care. I love you.
Bye-bye. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
I love you, Father Christmas.
The Father Christmas podcast has teamed up with Tonybox, a new audio system that changes the way children listen to stories and music. It's like nothing you've ever heard before.
It's intuitive, like child's play. The easy-to-use Tonybox is perfect for all children from the age of 3 who want to listen, learn and laugh, where and whenever they feel like it.
The Father Christmas podcast is also proud to support the Firefighters charity. They need to raise urgent funds to help support the fire service community with mental, physical and social support throughout their lives. You can get involved with the Fire Family Christmas campaign and take part in your own Santa Dash to help fundraise. All the details are in the podcast notes.